Hi, good night. My name is Lotaya Gordon, and tonight I just want to share a testimony with someone. I know we are going through a lot in this season with this virus that is going around, but tonight I'm just here to share with you the goodness of God and that there's nothing that is too hard for our God to do. I can remember my husband and I, we have been married for 7 years, going on to 8 years now. And we were trying to, have a baby for the longest while. Yeah. So for like 6 years, we were trying. And last year, which was 2019, yeah, I can say it was my best year. And I know this year would seem, oh my God, it's 2020 and the world seem as if hell is breaking loose. Yes, hell is breaking loose because we know the devil is literally trying his best to keep us out of heaven. Yeah. But um last year, well, it would have been 2018, not last year, but 2018. I remember I was sitting in my oneness campaign at my church, and you know, anticipating what 2019 would have been like, would be like, rather, right? And expecting something good, expecting blessings from the Lord. And I remember I was sitting there, and the preacher that night, she called me and she said to me, "The Lord said to tell you that next year, this time, you will have a baby," right? And immediately, I could look. Basically, she prophesied and she said, "You'll be carrying a seed of Isaac." And immediately it brought me back to the scripture in the Bible in Genesis 18, when the angels said unto Abraham, "Next year, this time I will return, and your wife, Sarah, will have a son." And, Sarah laughed at that time. But when I laugh, it would be really because I know there's nothing that is too big for my God to do. And I remember 2019, about March, I went to my bed and I got a dream where the Lord was literally telling me that I was pregnant. And the next day I took the pregnancy test and I realized that I was basically a month and 2 weeks pregnant. Just as the preacher told me the year before, right? And when I look at all of that, it is just to say, I could not conceive. For years, I could not conceive. And if God can do something as big as that, because to me, there's nothing bigger than basically, opening someone's womb for them to conceive. And God did that for me. And I can tell you guys, it was exactly as the preacher told me. Pastor Sarah Bailey, that's her name. Yes, that's exactly what she said. And last year, 2019, on that same day, I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. This is her photo. Yes. That is to tell you guys that there's nothing that is too hard for God to do. And over again, we would have seen how God delivered many. And trust me, I can share a lot of testimonies. But for now, I can only share one. But I'm just here to tell someone, just be encouraged. God must have done something for you before. And if He did it for you before, He can do it again. It doesn't matter how big this virus may seem. It doesn't matter how it may seem as if, oh, it is the deadliest thing you have ever heard of or seen. God is still bigger. As the songwriter says, Jesus bigger than what people say. Right? There is nothing that is too hard for God to do, because guess what? It is He that have made us and not we ourselves. And we are His people and the sheep of His pastors. And when you check it out, the reason why nothing is too big for God to do is because He made the earth. He made the heaven and the earth, the heavens and the earth. Therefore, there is nothing that can happen on this earth that God cannot fix. Nothing. So I'm going to just leave that testimony with you tonight. And I'm going to bless two persons so they may share their testimonies as well. And I'm inviting everyone, get up and testify. We overcome by our testimonies. So tonight, I want to bless Mrs. Althea Allen and Pastor Sarah Bailey. Pastor Sarah Bailey. I bless you both, and I'm looking forward to hear your testimony. God bless you.